Test one, two. Welcome to the 51st Annual Commencement Ceremony at North Montgomery High School. All that are able, please rise and face the flag as we pay honor to the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem today will be Alexandra Baldwin and Harmon Hand.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
to welcome you to the 51st Annual North Montgomery High School Commencement. Seniors, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be your Vice President for the last 2 years. It has been my honor. As we gather here this morning to celebrate the accomplishments of our class, let us be ever mindful of the blessings that have gotten us to this point. Let us also take this time to remember and keep in our hearts the family and friends that cannot be with us to celebrate today. We also extend our sincere thanks to those of you that have played a large role in the success of the class of 2022. The support we have received from our faith, our families, our teachers, and our community has prepared us well for this moment. And here we are. We have arrived. Seniors, today is the beginning of anything you want. Let's jump wholeheartedly into the unknown and embrace what lies ahead. As we have learned through our high school experience, we truly don't know what lies ahead, but we do know that we are ready to take on the challenge. At this time, I would like to call forward Kylie to give the acknowledgments.
Hello, I'm Kylie DeSmit, Secretary of the Senior Class. There's no possible way that we could be sitting here today without the help of many caring and supportive individuals. To the class of 1972, thank you for joining us today and for setting a standard of excellence for all North Montgomery students to follow. To Dr. Moran, the school board, and the administrative staff, thank you for successfully running one of the best school corporations around and one that we are proud to call our own. To Mr. Cox, Mr. Guthrie, and Mr. America, thank you for the time and energy you put into North Montgomery High School and all of the late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. To our teachers, thank you for preparing us and giving us the best education possible, especially with all of the changes that you've had to navigate throughout our time here. The amount of work and dedication that you have put forth for us did not go unnoticed. To the Student Services Department, thank you for guiding us to this moment. From scheduling to applications, scholarships, and awards, you do it all, and we appreciate you. To the front office staff, thank you for the day-to-day operations you do to keep the school running. We all know it's behind-the-scenes people who really make things happen. To Mrs. Schrader and the rest of the kitchen staff, thank you for cheerfully preparing meals for us each day to keep us going. To Mrs. Thompson and the custodial staff, we want to thank you for your service to our school and for keeping it in such great shape. A special thank you for the extra work you have put into setting up for graduation. To our coaches and club sponsors, thank you for supporting us in our extracurricular activities and for giving up your free time to help mentor us. To Tipmont and Wintech, thank you for funding the live stream of this event, and to Greg Maish, president of ISC Sports Network and MTC Sports Productions, thank you for filming the live stream. Because of all of you, our loved ones near and far can be a part of this special day. To our family and friends, thank you for your continued support throughout these past 4 years. The sacrifices, tears of joy, and tears of sadness, the worries and the celebrations have all brought us to this moment. Thank you. Finally, to our class sponsors, Mrs. Israel and Mrs. Oppie, the class of 2022 appreciates your time, your effort, and your dedication to making our senior year one to remember. At this time, I would like to call forward my best friend, Maddie Welch.
Hello, I serve as the senior class treasurer, and it is my honor to share with you the many accomplishments of the class of 2022. We have 60 seniors that will be attending a 4-year college or university in the fall, 6 of which will be student athletes. 8 of us will be attending a 2-year college, while 62 are planning to go directly into the workforce. 6 seniors will be heading off to the military, and 7 into vocational programs. As you can see, we have many, many accomplishments to be celebrating this morning. Please join me in congratulating the senior class of 2022. At this time, it is my extreme pleasure to welcome to the stage retired United States Air Force pilot, Mr. Carl Benford, representing the class of 1972, the first class to graduate from North Montgomery High School. Please join me in welcoming him and recognizing the entire class of 1972.
take a breath and just take this all in. It's an honor to be here. Dr. Moran, Mr. Cox, the faculty, family, parents, grandparents, family, and friends, congratulations to this class, the class of 2022. The class of 72 is also here to cheer you on. And would all those present from the class of 72 please stand and be recognized. A note to the newest graduates, be careful this weekend. Drive under the speed limit and know that on Monday you'll wake up and realize that again you are freshmen. You are recruits, apprentices, you're just the new guy on the block, the new person at work. And maybe in a few weeks you'll be taxpayers. So I'd like to talk about contracts today and character. Contracts, very binding things, and you can imagine the relationship that is involved in a contract. Contract ingredients include an offer, valid offer with specific details, acceptance and awareness, a meeting of the minds between the parties. And then consideration is in there. What's the monetary or value, land, real estate, what's going to be exchanged in this contract? The parties have to have a capacity to understand it, and there has to be legality in a contract. If you think about the contracts that happen through your life, they are varied and wide, very different things. Imagine the contract between a teacher and a student, between a physician and a patient, between a pilot and their passenger. Probably the most legally binding contract that there is in the Western world is the contract between a parent and a child. And of course, the contract made between a husband and wife. These things are lifelong, to death do us part. When you have a diploma from North Montgomery High School, it indicates you've met the requirements of this contract with your parents, with your teachers, the coaches, the principal, and the superintendent of the school corporation. Included in this is a history of your performance in meeting the requirements, your grade point average, your courses completed, your skills, talents, and the knowledge that you possess. But it also involves character. People who are considered to have good character often have traits like integrity, honesty, courage, loyalty, fortitude, important virtues that promote good behavior. These character traits define who you are and highly influence the choices that you will make in your life. The important parts woven into every component of a legal contract are the human relationships that make clear communication necessary. And the key to successful business is the character of these parties involved in the contract. I know it's possible for all of you to be characters, as if you were taking on a role in a play, but is it possible for you to acquire character as a result of your performances in the contracts you've already completed? What can you do to improve your character? You can make better choices. Andy Stanley said in his book, The Best Question Forever, Learning to Foolproof Your Life. We don't plan to fail, but unless we plan to win by making wise choices, we end up getting the short end of the stick. Wise choices aren't usually quick fixes, selfish or short-term, and they involve planning, hard work, sacrifice, and resilience, but the rewards are huge. Furthermore, when you develop the patience and maturity to make wise choices instead of the easy ones, you don't have to live in the fear or dread of the outcome. These choices may involve changing the places, people, or things that you value and occupy yourself with. If you realize they affect your character in a negative measure, it may be time for you to change these things. If your friend encourages you to have fun before you finish your chores, your work, your assignments, or your responsibilities, you may now choose to find new friends whose character and values are more similar to your own. If the places you frequent include activities which cause you to lose sleep, be late to work or class, don't go back there. When you are at work 15 minutes early, the bare minimum, I might add, you'll be the one to receive promotions and special assignments and incentives that others never experience. Your ability to meet the requirements of the contract in the future revolve around your decisions. You'll make several of these in the next few weeks, months, and years. Your relationship with the people you work for or receive training from should improve your experience, your knowledge, your skills, and talents. If they don't, then consider changing your instructors, changing your professors, your mentors, your bosses, or jobs until you are gaining character and not losing character. President Theodore Roosevelt said in 1910 to a crowd in Sorbonne, France, these words: "The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer, a cynical habit of thought and speech, a readiness to criticize work which the critic himself never tries to perform, and an intellectual aloofness which will not accept a contact with life's realities. All these are marks not of superiority, but of weakness. It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's in the arena, whose face is marred with dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, but because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows the end, in the end, triumph of great achievement, or who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place will never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." We as a community at North Montgomery have completed our contract with you, and we hope that it has been a good investment. At the cost of the taxpayers this year alone, approximately $16,000 per student. That's quite a college tuition idea. Think just your high school education and what it was worth. Now you are going to procure training and skills and knowledge because it's your choice. Know that you have to plan, you have to work hard, you have to be resilient, and there's sacrifice required to get where you want to go. You'll be making decisions that build your character, and that is not an easy task. You'll need strong mentors and advisors to help you complete this task. So be aware, don't burn the bridges that are behind you. Good luck and Godspeed to the class of 2022.
oh mothers, rise, let's go meet 'em in the skies. We will hear the angels singing in that morning. Oh, I really do believe that just before the end of time, we will hear the angels singing in that morning. No time to tarry here, no time to wait for you, no time to tarry here, for I'm on my journey home. No time to tarry here, no time to wait for you, no time to tarry here, for I'm on my journey home. Brothers, all fare ye well, brothers, all fare ye well, brothers, all fare ye well, for I'm on my journey home. Sisters, all fare ye well, sisters, all fare ye well, sisters, all fare ye well, for I'm on my journey home. Journey home, journey home, we will on our journey home. Journey home, journey home, we will hear them sing in that morning. No time to tarry here, no time to wait for you, no time to tarry, for I'm on my journey home. No time to tarry here, no time to wait for you, no time to tarry here, for I'm on my journey. On my journey, no time to tarry here, no time to wait for you, no time to tarry. Rise up, fathers, I really do believe that just before the end of time, we will hear the angels singing in that morning.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. It is my privilege as your class president to introduce our honored speakers. Kylie, Bradford, and Courtney Ingalls will share their departing thoughts as we prepare to enter the next chapter of our lives.
Graduation. It's something that we have been hearing about since kindergarten, but now that day we used to dream of far in the future is actually here. Although it's hard to believe, next year we won't be coming back to North Montgomery and going through the same motions that we have for our entire lives. Going to school and being with our classmates has been all we have known for the past 13 years. So going our separate ways to college, the workforce, or the military will be unusual for every single one of us. But that will be our new normal and how we will have to live each day. I am very thankful for my time at North Montgomery. Not only have I met people who have influenced me, but I have also learned many valuable lessons I can use throughout my lifetime. I mean, I'm sure we all have mastered the art of getting ready in 10 minutes and finishing our homework right as the bell rings, but we have also been taught skills that we can use in whatever our future holds. Our teachers and administrators have worked their hardest to teach us how to be good leaders, focusing on the importance of communication and making the right decisions. And although we weren't always the most excited for Mindful Mondays, we have been given the opportunity to learn about the way that our brain works and why we think that what we think. Our teachers have pushed us to be our best selves since the moment we walked through the doors. They continuously fight for us to succeed, knowing that we each have our own goals and teach in ways that affect each and every one of us. Let's just say that we were lucky enough to have at least one normal year of high school. Our freshman year, we were able to experience all of the traditions, games, and chaos of high school. With COVID, many of those things no longer continued through our sophomore and junior years, and we even had some setbacks during the fall of this year. Although we were separated from each other while we were at home doing classes virtually, those 2 school years and the beginning of this year have helped us come together as a class and created a stronger bond within us. This bond allowed us to work together to try and bring back all of the school spirit and excitement we experienced our freshman year, because we want the classes below us to feel that joy as well as carry on those traditions. By fighting to bring back things that were taken away due to COVID, we are making change for the future years of North Montgomery, even if we do not see that change right away. It sounds cliche, but I would not trade the last 13 years of my life for anything. I've made some amazing friends with my peers and faculty at the school. The memories we have made the past 4 years will stay with us forever, which is why it is important to focus on the positives of high school, the lessons we've learned, the unity we've built, and the trust among each person in the school. Our time growing up is what shapes our lives for the years to come, even if we don't realize it at the moment. Thank you.
Good morning. For those of you in the audience who do not know me, my name is Courtney Ingalls, and it is my honor to be speaking for a brief time during this commencement. My only parameters for writing this graduation speech were that it should not be over 5 minutes long, which I am sure I will fail to uphold, and an estimate of roughly where in the program it would fall, which is classic Israel and Abi, right? Of course, I know my audience too. I know that most of us graduating would be perfectly content with simply being handed a diploma and then taking a few nice pictures outside before going on our merry way. But alas, you will be sitting in the same seat for an hour, and I will be speaking for a 12th of it, because those who have done this before know that we need closure and a proper sending off. The last graduation ceremony that I was a part of didn't exactly go very well. On my last day of 5th grade, I was one of 5 girls who signed our names on the Sugar Creek playground in Sharpie. As you all can probably imagine, we got into quite a lot of trouble for it. We spent our graduation crying and then scrubbing our names off with soapy rags. Although that was indeed a life lesson for me, that is not why I bring it up today. Since walking the halls of my old elementary school 2 weeks ago, and returning to the scene of the crime, if you will, I've been thinking a lot about the permanent marks we leave on each other and on this place we've shared. I've been asking myself if I want to be somebody just trying to pass through quietly, or if I want to be somebody who made it a little more bearable for those just trying to pass through quietly. Maybe for you, your last 4 years of high school were amazing, or more realistically, they were good but weren't that grand, and maybe they royally sucked. And I'm not saying that my slightly over 5-minute graduation speech can turn that all around, because it can't. The truth is that those days are over, and we are heading on to our own separate paths now, for better or for worse. As you sit in your seat, midway between high school student and high school graduate, I want you to think about the person that you were in high school. Were you adventurous, outgoing, an all-star in your pursuits, hardworking, studious, or the life of the party? Or maybe you were a little motivation lacking at times, or years, introverted, head in the clouds, or struggled to find the right social circle. Which qualities of that person would you like to keep with you and heading to your next chapter? And which should be thrown out for the better? Each of us are deciding now who our future selves will be. And if we are to be proud of those people one day, we will need to keep working at this process day after day after day. The best example I can think of this in practice is how between points in a tennis match, my coach would yell over the fence at me to take it 1 point at a time. What she meant by this was to slow down, take a breath, and reset before the next point. Who you are today and what you are pursuing, it isn't set in stone. Maybe you've been told that you must have your whole future mapped out. Or maybe you've been told this without being directly told. We've been assured that doing this, this, and this will lead to success, when most of the time, our true passions and identities are found along the way, in the mess-ups and in the unplanned. Don't plow through what life throws at you. Do your best to take it one thing at a time. The past year and, well, years of our lives have been very demanding. Sure, in mostly good ways, but I think I speak for everyone when I say that sometimes it was hard to enjoy the good because of so much happening at the same time. Unfortunately, I don't think a high school diploma means that you'll never feel stressed or emotionally drained again. Just ask any adult around you and they'll probably say it gets worse. So in all the great jam-packed things that happen after today, I encourage you to stop and enjoy what is unfolding. Because just as you only get to graduate high school once, you only get to be a freshman in college once or rise up the ranks of the workforce once. You must be fully present for it. When composing this speech, I searched and searched for a quote about our fears in the ever-approaching future. I abandoned this pursuit because I think that the single best quote I can give you is, "Everything is all in your hands now. It's yours to make or break." Courtney Ingalls. And I'm serious. No longer are the days of having parents sign permission slips to watch movies in class and of getting summoned to Danforth's office because you weren't called out for the right period. What a beautiful, terrifying thought that is. Your future is yours to cultivate or cripple with each decision you make. But know this, your success in life isn't just measured by independence, wealth, or career stability. Charles Dickens once wrote, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another." If each day, all that you accomplish is making someone else smile when they've had a rough day, you're still heading in the right direction. In roughly 30 minutes, we will no longer be high school students. This means that we have the choice now to blow where the wind leads, having no real direction, or rather, we can harness the best of ourselves and what we've learned from our years here and with each other. We can choose to take all of that into the big, scary world of calling ourselves out of work and signing our own medical forms. None of us have the exact same memory of high school here, and after today, we won't be making any more together in these halls. But the mark you will be leaving on the world that we all share, that is still to be determined. Your story is just beginning. Each day is an opportunity to take a breath, relax, and be present for all that is changing in your life. So uncap your metaphorical Sharpie pen and begin crafting something extraordinary into all the pages before you. I wish you the best of luck.
to be the principal of North Montgomery High School. North Montgomery has a vision that is centered on helping students find their true north by preparing them for their future. When I look at the class of 2022, I can say with confidence that this class has acquired the skills and knowledge to become successful adults in the years to come. We certainly know they've learned how to persevere through challenging times. North Montgomery High School is very proud of the class of 2022. The class has experienced great success both in and out of the classroom. Their academic achievements, performances in the arts, athletic accomplishments, and overall school pride have been outstanding. And to this, I say congratulations to this class on a very successful 4 years. To the parents and caregivers of our graduates, I would like to congratulate you as well. Raising a child, an adolescent, and a young adult takes a lot of hard work, patience, and time. Infusing them with the value of education and then seeing the result today is also a great accomplishment for you. I would also like to take this opportunity on behalf of the class of 2022 to thank the teachers and other members of the school community for their time, support, and effort that has helped them attain this achievement we celebrate today. Nothing about these past 2 years has been perfect, and nothing about it has been easy. But we stayed together as Charter family, and we made it through. On behalf of the superintendent and board of trustees, it is with great pride that I proclaim that the class of 2022 has met all requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Indiana and North Montgomery Community School Corporation. I ask that each member of the class come forward to receive your diploma as a symbol of your academic achievement. Will the first row please rise and come forward?
Zyra Natalie Ambrose Cruz. Trevor Gray Andell. Ashlyn Hope Anderson. Drake Evan Arnold. Alexandra Elaine Baldwin. Matthew Allen Barnes. Cameron James Melvin Bolden. Claire Leanne Bonwell. Mackenzie Serenity Kennedy Borders. Kylie Renee Bradford. Hadley Christelle Broadwater. Tyler Rain Brook. Caitlin Elizabeth Burns. Sullivan Kane Caldwell. Kaylin Marie Campbell. Catherine Elizabeth Campbell. William Scott Campbell. Jacqueline Danielle Carlisle. Cesar Daniel Carmona Ruiz. Lauren Marie Carr. Cherokee Dalton Castor. Dakota Scott Castor. Jonathan Wayne Chapman. Dylan Eric Furston Church. Benjamin Paul Cody. Ava Nicole Cooper. Xavier Dwayne Cowell. Wesley Alexander Craig. Joshua Dustin Crawford. Carly Joyce Crowder. Brandon Joseph Cunningham. Brent Layton Dagley. May Juliette Dees. Carly Jean DeSmit. Alexis Nicole Doan. Avery Nicole Dowdy. Lydia Jane Dugard. Brianna Sue Doolin. Courtney Lucille Ingalls. Chloe Kathleen Irvin. Caden Nathaniel Irvin. Haley Nicole Evans. Nicole Marie Ford. Dylan Christopher Freeman. Thomas Jefferson Fritzen. Henry James Garver. Ethan Michael Gaylor. JC Marie Gimeno. Nolan Lewis Graham. Allison Nicole Gard. Vaughn Michael Gwynn. Brock Alexander Hagan. Zachary James Hall. Harmon Henry Han. Donovan Parker Hayworth. Caitlin Brooke Hayworth. Leah Brooke Homad. Lacey Michelle Hughes. Kelton Blaine Jackson. Olivia Lou Jackson. Lindsay Jaimez Gonzalez. John Arcel Hamilla. Michaela Grace Johnson. Sean Allen Kilgore. Jacob Kevin Kirsch. Riley Sue Koopman. Gabriel Dean Laws. Zachary Kyle Leonard. Noah Robert Linhart. Carter Isaac Livingston. Mary Caitlin Logsden. Timothy Ryan Luking. Braden Dean Marshall. Braden David Martin. Nicholas William Masco. Riley James Mateka. Elijah Michael McCartney. Kayla Marie McCollum. Lillian Rose McInnes. William L. McInnes. Gavin Ryan Meals. Harrison Lee Myers. Maggie Michelle Michael. Mallory Joyce Morehouse. Ryan Ray Morehouse. David Michael Nichols. Aaliyah Josette Nine. Nicholas Charles Norman. Jeremy Mitchell Norton. Damian Lee Oak. Liberty Inez Owens. Caden UL Palmer. Blaine Allen Pate. Dylan Miguel Perez. Benjamin Lucas Peach. Trace James Pittman. Owen Scott Query. Jaden Scott Roush. Donovan Scott Reyes. Caitlin Ann Rice. Emma Ray Reisner. Madison Bryn Robbins. Allison Olivia Roach. Jameson Marcus Roach. Kaya Chanel Scattergood. Trinity Ann Marie Schroeder. Grayson Hope Schwabe. Dakota Bradley Scott. Delaney Maeve Shaw. Lillian Jane Shaw. Hannah Luyann Sheets. Mackenzie Lynn Shepard. Mason Emerson Shire. Philip Patrick Smedley. Rachel Marie Smith. Matthew Donovan Southwood. Joseph Paul Staggs. Byron Daniel Stomball. Xavier Gage Stonebreaker. Ella Shea Stoltz. Kendra May Sutton. Morgan Christine Swick. Jackson Roy Talley. Draven Lee Taylor. Wesley Jerome Thornton, Jr. Ida Lee Trevino Restrelli. Kyla Leanne Turnbloom. Sydney Lauren Turner. Caitlin Marie Vance. Mariah Joanne Vaughn. Maxwell Vaughn Verdine. Michaela Marie Voorhees. Jennifer Lynn Waddell. Joel Samuel Waddell. Lillian Irene Wallace. Madison Renee Welch. Ian Allen Wilhite. Jeremy Eugene Wilson. Amber Rain Wines. Hunter Dale Woods. Ivan Alexander Orcutt.
Now will the class of 2022 please rise? Please join me in the proper academic attire. Let's go Turtle Dogs!